Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Again, back on the NVDA watch. It's end of the day. It's around 3:51 p.m. And I want to see where we stand with regard to our holdings. So this is my story of going all in on NVIDIA. So I bought a little more this morning. I bought some yesterday. So I'll give you a status update of where we stand and also my thoughts going forward, because tomorrow is the big day. After the market closes, I think NVIDIA is going to declare its results. And people have been on both sides of the fences, which basically means that nobody knows what's going to happen. And everybody is using all the knowledge that they have about technicals, fundamentals, rumors, and everything, and deciding to take a stand. I've taken a stand. I'm all in on NVIDIA. That said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Let's go and have a look at the futures first, and then we will look at a few key price charts, and then we'll get into my portfolio and see how my NVIDIA holdings and FNG holdings are performing, because those are the two trades I have done. I exited Tesla and I exited Bluebird. I used that money and put it into NVIDIA. So that's what I had done. And I have some other portfolios also where I have bought NVIDIA today. So I'll disclose that as well. And then we'll come back again to look at how the market closed. So there is around another 8 minutes before the market closes. So I'm going to quickly wrap up everything. And by the end of 8 minutes, I want to see the closing bell and look at where the market ends today. That said, let's go to the TradingView platform. Well, here we are in the TradingView platform, and we have candles of 1 day duration each, and this is the Nasdaq futures, which is up 0.29%. It's well within yesterday's candle today. So yesterday we closed down at 19,593, and right now we are at 19,674. I consider this to be a good omen. Momentum is still above average, and MACD is still bullish. So that's all I want to see. Then we go on to QQQ, and we had drawn this line to show that we will bounce back, and we have bounced back, though we didn't bounce back exactly on the support line at 474.19, but the fact remains that we have bounced. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and tomorrow whether we are going to go down or whether we're going to go up. That's the question, because we have bounced back, but not with the help of the support at 474.19. In fact, we stayed below it for a while, and then we came out. Who knows, by the end of the day, probably we'll be at a level where we feel much more confident that the stock market will move up further, QQQ or Nasdaq will move up further. Now you can look at the momentum, and it's also moving upwards above average. MACD is also bullish, and Nasdaq is ditto, same. Now that said, let us go quickly to look at AI. I'm looking at Google, which is down 0.95%, and momentum is weak. But MACD is still bullish. Tesla is down 1.80%. I'm glad I did sell it. The momentum has fallen below average, and MACD is just about holding on, being bullish. Apple is up 0.29%. It's getting support from the 9-day exponential, and momentum is pretty good. Plenty of room on the RSI. MACD is also bullish. Meta is down 0.44%. Very, very range bound trading out here. And we have been pushed down by the diagonal line of resistance from the pennant, and we are getting support from the 20-day exponential moving average. Let's look at Amazon, which is down 1.45%, and Microsoft, which is down 0.02%, and now it's switching between positive and negatives. So it's more or less flat for the time being. AMD is up 0.25%, and Palantir is up around 0.08%, which is around 2 cents, and FNGU is down 0.86%, and it's a doji candle out here, a candle of indecision, being triple X. If it is notching a 0.86%, that means overall there hasn't been much of a movement. It's been a little bit of a sell-off, but not too much. So I'm okay with that. And then let us go and have a look at NVIDIA, which is the main player. And as you can see very well here, we are still following this diagonal line of support which was the resistance of the earlier bullish pennant. So to that extent, I'm happy. Today we got extra support from the 9-day exponential as well, which sits at 125. Currently, NVIDIA is at 128.34. If I was to make this a thinner line, then we'll see even much better that we have a confluence between this diagonal line of support and the 9-day exponential moving average, and that has kept the price up. And we have some kind of a imaginary ceiling out here. Let me take a different trend line and draw a line from here to here. So this is what we need to break. This is the line that we need to break tomorrow. Maybe after hours we would be able to break that, but that's our resistance that we need to break. And then we'll be looking at the next resistance, which is going to be out here. The next resistance is going to be here. Let me make this a thinner line so that it's much more neater and cleaner. So that's the next line of resistance. And that is going to be at around 135.82. And then we reach the all-time high, which will be 140.85. So that's the progression for NVIDIA. Momentum is beautiful. It's above average. It's upwards, not too steep, not too flat. MACD is also bullish. So I'm hoping for the best for NVIDIA tomorrow. So that's what I would like to say out here. And before we go, I want to look at CRISPR as well, because that's another stock I'm keeping my eye on. And CRISPR is at 48.20. It's still well below the 50 mark. And if you recollect, my original thought was to buy it between 55 and 60. Boy, am I glad I didn't buy at that time, because right now I'm getting it at a super discount. So I can afford to wait for a longer period of time. If I look at the momentum, it's not that great. MACD is bullish but tending toward the signal line. So overall, I think CRISPR is going to be available cheaper for me in the future. So right now I'm happy to stay invested in NVIDIA. Next, look at Illumina. Illumina is up 0.38%, though it has fallen below this diagonal line of support. We were thinking about this earlier, and I had said that we could have a less steeper curve. So we'll have to see tomorrow what happens. We have got support from the 9-day exponential and we bounced up. And this is our new diagonal line of support. It's a less steeper bullish channel, and it could go a little bit lower also. I wouldn't mind if it comes to around 45 degrees. So there's a lot of drop possible in Illumina as we go ahead, and it could probably happen in over a period of time. A bit of consolidation, if you will. Momentum is above average and a bit flat, and MACD is turning towards the signal line to cross over to the bearish side. So I could see a bit of consolidation for Illumina before it goes up further. And right now the markets are all focused on AI, so all these genomic shares are suffering. If we go and have a look at the stock market heat map, we can see that a lot of money has come back into NVIDIA. Yesterday you had seen that all the other areas were green, and NVIDIA and the Magnificent Seven were red. But today we can see that Apple has bucked the trend, Microsoft has bucked the trend, and NVIDIA, for example, has gone up 1.63%. Yesterday the entire semiconductor area was red. Today most of it is green, except for Micron and Intel Corporation. Everyone else is green. So I'm thinking that we are getting the right hints from the market that NVIDIA is a thing, and I look forward to spectacular returns tomorrow evening. So with that, my friends, I would like to track the day's close. It's exactly 1 minute past 4. Let us see where the tea leaves are. So NVIDIA was up 1.88% today, and it closed at 128.34, and we had FNGU down minus 0.80%. And we are looking at NASDAQ futures, which is slightly positive, and we are looking at QQ, which is also slightly positive. And I want to quickly have a look at NVIDIA and see what it is doing in the post-market session. And post-market, it is down 0.02%. We'll see later on what happens. But right now, I want to show you the trades I have done and where they are. Well, friends, here is one of my accounts where I bought FNGU. And as you can see, I bought FNGU that was around 3:50 p.m. for $387 just before close. I bought NVIDIA earlier in the day around 9:54 a.m. at 126.8235. So I bought it at a higher price at that time, but by the end of the day, it turned into profitable. And also, if you look at the 387 that I spent to buy FNGU, I think the market bounced up beyond that. So this is what the account looks like now. I have NVIDIA, which is down 0.28%. This is what I bought today. And I have Illumina, which is up 5.69%. I have Grail, which is down 16.41%. Bluebird was sold out. And then FNGD is negative 11.66. FNGU is negative 5.57. Altimmune is negative 33%. So this is where I am with this particular account. This is another account where I have NVDA. This is on the Canadian side. It's up 12.06%. And this is yet another account where I have NVDA. And you can see that I have around 28 of them, and it's up 6.35%. In this account, I didn't have enough cash to play more of NVIDIA, or else I would have. I also have Palantir, which is doing extremely well at 24.69. Of course, Altimmune is still struggling. And I have the calls on Palantir expiring on the 6th of September with a strike price of 28. That's still in a loss here, but I'm just going to hold on and let go of the 100 shares if I have to. So that's what I'm doing out here in this particular account. This is yet another account, and we are on the Canadian side. And as you can see here, I have topped up more of NVIDIA, and it's up 5.14%. So that's around 10.86% of this portfolio. And Tesla, of course, I sold Tesla and took that money out. These are my additional accounts in which I have NVIDIA. So you can see out here, I have FNGD, which is down 23.12, Altimmune down 12.89%. But I have around 20 NVIDIA in this account, and it's up 1.88%. This is yet another account where I have been able to sock away a little more on NVIDIA. It's up 9.72%. So constituting around 16.69% of my portfolio. Another big one for me is Walmart, which is up 50%. And another one that is doing extremely well for me is Costco. These shares I don't talk about in our channel, but they are part of the staple. And of course, ExxonMobil up 17.49%. So in this account, today I went ahead and bought NVIDIA, around 200 of them at 29.87. But at the close, it was already at 30.21. So I was able to buy it cheap today, and it helped me improve my portfolio position. So that's what I have in the portfolio. I stocked up a little bit, and some of them were profitable, some of them are not yet profitable. In some accounts, I have NVIDIA a little negative. On the others, I have very positive. So overall, I think I'm positive on NVIDIA. I'm waiting for tomorrow to see what happens. Well, friends, that's all I have for today, and I look forward to your feedback. Please engage in the comment section and let me know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are doing. What do you think is going to happen to me tomorrow evening when NVIDIA declares a result? Am I going to be laughing with a lot of gains, or am I going to be crying for a few days? Please let me know in the comment section. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.